This video is about using library resources. These resources are very useful if you have to write a research paper, a term paper, do a thesis, or if you have to find readings given in the syllabus by an instructor. So you have the reference to the reading, but you don't have the reading itself. So this is the library website. If you just Google Flint Library, it will take you to this website, libguides.umflint.edu/library. This is what the main page looks like today. The main page may undergo changes in future, but you should have a search bar like this, and then you have some links on the site. Okay. First, let's talk about some of the tools you need to do to help you do research, and then I'll talk about how to find research papers. Okay. So if you notice, the library is already helping you do research. They're giving you citation tools. How do you create citations in your documents to align with certain journal formats, to create a bibliography at the end? And you want to use these tools. The best one, the one I use personally, is Zotero, and it's free. So if you open this, it will let you download this software. And Zotero has a very nice thing. It has a Google Chrome extension right here. I've already installed it, which is called Save to Zotero. If you have a web page open which is about a research paper, it has the abstract, the title, and those things. You can click this button to add a reference to the research paper into your Zotero library. That allows you to cite that paper in Microsoft Word. In addition to this Google Chrome extension, Zotero also has a plugin for Microsoft Word right here, and you can use this when Zotero is running to insert citations into the Word document. You can see this is my library organized into different folders, so I can find papers about a certain topic quickly, and then whatever is in my library I can cite in my research by doing add edit citation in Word. I'm not going to give you a tutorial on Zotero because there are excellent tutorials available on YouTube. So if you don't know how to use Zotero, go to YouTube. If you've already learned how to use EndNote, you can do that. It's very expensive. You have to pay for it. And I just prefer Zotero. It's available for Mac, Windows, Linux. It's very nice. It can sync your library. So if you use a desktop and a laptop and you go to your laptop and you sign into a Zotero account, it'll sync the changes back and forth. And so it's really nice. Zotero also has a bunch of styles for different journals. You can go to the Zotero website and kind of search for the styles, or within Zotero itself, you can find the styles for the journals. So if you go to preferences, and you go to the Cite tab, because it might open up in the General tab. You go to the Cite tab, and you do Get Additional Styles. You can get different reference styles. It already comes with APA, American Psychological Association, very popular style to use. You can just use that for most of your papers for classes, and you'll be fine. But if you're submitting, I have all these styles for different journals. And if you want to submit to a particular journal, you can just get additional styles, download the style for that journal, and Zotero is all set up to help you create your research paper for that journal. So get to learn Zotero. You'll spend maybe 25 minutes learning how to use Zotero. It'll be the best 25 minutes you'll spend if you're going to be a researcher. Then another very useful two links here are research topic ideas, this one, and brainstorming for a concept map. So this is a YouTube tutorial, and I highly recommend you spend the 8 minutes 40 seconds to watch it. It'll help you come up with research topics, and also read this picking research topic ideas document, and it also has the same video. So if you just read this table or this page and watch the video, that's very useful. Okay, that's very good guidelines here. So read this web page, watch the video which is linked here, learn how to use Zotero, and then the last thing you want to do is search for resources. You want to read this guide on how do you find sources, or how do you do a literature search, how do you do a literature review. Okay, Now, this is actually very nice for another reason, because if you are interested in economics or business, some of the best databases to search papers in are EBSCO and ProQuest, and they're linked here already, but I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Okay, so let's say you've read these tutorials, searching for resources, these are topic ideas, you've seen this brainstorming video, you know how to use Zotero, you are ready to get started on your research. Or you're not doing research, you just want to download readings for a course. So let's talk about how do you download readings once you've found a research paper that you want to read. Okay. Before we get into that, one more useful site is Google Scholar, which is scholar.google.com. So let's say you want to search on product recalls in supply chains. Okay. And if you search for some terms, it will give you some papers which have been highly cited. And let's say you want to read this paper, okay, on product recalls. 2014, not very old. You can copy the title, and now we want to download this paper. Maybe this paper, the reference was given to you in a syllabus. Maybe this paper you found on your own through Google Scholar research or your own reading. Maybe it was a reference in a paper you were reading and you want to read this paper because the paper you like depends on it. For whatever reason, let's say you want to get this paper. Well, let's first see the full citation. If you look at the cite button, APA format, this is the full citation of the paper. And if you click this button, it gives you a list of all the papers in your search, and you can just click this one and click OK, and it will get added to your Zotero database. Okay, so you can do that. So let's look at the citation, and we can copy the title. Okay. And as you copy the title, I want you to make a mental note of the first author or two. So it's by Ketchen Jr. and the Journal of Supply Chain Management. That's a very good journal, by the way. So Ketchen Jr., Journal of Supply Chain Management, and this is the title. So you copy the title. Now let's go get this paper from our library. So I'm going to show you two ways. The first is go to catalog right here, and you can search the catalog. The catalog not only includes books, it also includes journals that the library has access to. You just paste the title here. Okay, I'm going to take out the period at the end of the sentence because the title in the database may not have the period. I'm not sure. Anyway, you can remove punctuation if you need to and hit search. That's one way. And the other way is to go to the business databases, business research specific databases, and search there. So you can go to A to Z list of databases. And I'm going to show you that method as well. So let's first search just the catalog of our library for this title. If you search the catalog, you'll get a bunch of sources, okay? And in many cases, the initial sources will be books, not papers, and you're looking for a paper. So up here, you can click articles to exclude books and monograph or other things, right? You want to exclude books and web pages and stuff. You want to look at actual articles because you were looking for a research article. So you click article. Okay. And here it is. If you look, the title matches. It's resource gaps and resource orchestration shortfalls in supply chain management. Here's about recalls, Ketchen Jr., VOAC, the authors match, the journal matches. This is the paper you want. You can click on the paper, or you can directly go to view PDF to download the PDF of the paper. Okay. At this stage, it might ask you to log in because you need to be a Flint student to get access to a paper. And we saw there was something went wrong. Okay. So we just refresh. Oh, and it worked this time because the Flint database or library website is trying to connect to other websites to get the paper or other backend databases. If the connection is a problem, you can refresh it or just click on that paper and try to download from a different source. Because if you go back here and you open this whole page, sometimes for the paper, it'll give you the abstract of the paper, and sometimes it will give you multiple sources. So we have two sources to get the paper. So if one source fails, you can try the second source. Okay. So in this case, we have this paper here, very nice. So we can click this button to download the PDF file. And here we have it. The PDF is in our downloads folder. The second way, let's say sometimes for titles which are short, let's say a paper has a very short title, like 3 words, or the title is made up of words which are very common and it's a short title, it will match or hit too many search results. You get like thousands of search results, all sorts of things, which is not your paper. And let's say you're having trouble finding the paper through the catalog search. Remember, we came here to the main page. Instead of quick search, you went to catalog and you copy pasted the title here. So in that case, you can go to A to Z list of databases, or click databases here, and then hit browse databases, or just go here, quick links. So we open this quick link here. In A to Z databases, you want to hit E, and or actually no, first go to the subject. It'll help you find the database you need faster. Under subject, go to business, because I'm a business faculty, so most of my students will be looking for business papers, but whatever topic you want, and hit search. So now you're only going to be shown 82 databases related to business and not like hundreds of databases. So the best bets here, Business Source Complete is a really good one, and then ProQuest Business is a really good one. So usually you can find your paper in one of these two, ProQuest and EBSCO. So we'll paste our title in EBSCO, search, paste your title here, search, okay, and here it is, the first results here. Here's your paper, full text available, okay. EBSCOhost, here is the same paper by Ketchen Jr. and Wowak, full text available. And so you can hit that to download the full text through these databases. Okay. If you don't, for some reason, find the paper in the catalog, you go to catalog and you can't find it. And through A to Z databases, by searching for business databases, you find Business Source Complete, which is EBSCO. So when I say EBSCO, it's Business Source Complete, this one. Okay, you can notice the logo says EBSCO, that's why I call it EBSCO, but I guess the name is Business Source Complete. If you can't find it in Business Source Complete, which is EBSCO, and you can't find it in ProQuest, then you should go back to the library website and do Ask a Librarian. Because at this point, you've done all the obvious ways to get the paper and none of them worked. Now, because this is after 5 p.m., you have a chatbot, and I don't think the chatbot will be able to help you much if you could not find it in the catalog, and you could not find it in ProQuest, and you could not find it in EBSCOhost. But if you are in like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., regular office times, instead of the chatbot, a chat to a real living librarian will open up, and that librarian will be able to help you. So let's say it's late at night and you can't contact the librarian. You either wait for tomorrow, or you go to Ask a Librarian and you leave an email and they'll get back to you. Now, our library has this set up with other libraries. So if your paper is in a database or a journal we can't access, our library will call up another library which has access to the journal. They will get the paper for you and they will email you the paper. So that is why I'm saying first try the catalog, try ProQuest, try Business Source Complete or EBSCOhost. If these three fail, then you have to go to the librarian. Either you email them or you do the chatbot. Okay, and with these ways, you'll be able to get any paper mentioned in the syllabus or the paper reference you come across. So I'm going to show you from the syllabus. Let's say you want to do this is a syllabus for a course I'm teaching. You want to find this paper, A New Framework for Supply Chain Management. We copy the title. We go back to our databases. You search in ProQuest. You search in Business Source Complete. And you can see first search result right here. This is the authors. This is the journal. You can do Find Full Text. And ProQuest also giving you full text. There you are. And you can hit this button to download the paper. Okay, and here you got from Business Source Complete, download PDF. ABI Inform is another collection that is good for business papers. So if you go here and you look at A, why is ABI Inform not here? Maybe just go to, maybe just remove business and search ABI. I think that's part of ProQuest actually. Let's see. Yep, ABI Inform is just another word for ProQuest. So that's the same one. So yeah, these are ProQuest, which is also shown as ABI Inform in your results, or Business Source Complete, also known as EBSCOhost, are the two most complete business research databases. Okay. So with that, you should be able to find all the readings you need from a syllabus or any papers you come across you want to read for your research.